Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy MTG back here with another video today. And today I have a Madden 23 Ultimate Team wish list in which I'm going to be going through 5 things I really hope we see in this Madden 23 Ultimate Team that, in my opinion, will make it the greatest of all time. Of course, Madden 23 is fastly approaching, so if you guys want to see Madden 23 content, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the channel, turning on post notifications so you never miss another upload. But without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Alright, so the first thing I think we absolutely need to see in this Madden, and I don't know why this is a thing in the first place, is an item limit and auction limits. I think those are the stupidest things of all time. You know, an item limit I believe is 1,700 items right now. Why can I not have 5,000 items in my binder? It's because I'm going to keep opening packs, but also, who cares? It gives more money to EA. I mean, especially if you're spending Madden cash, but if you're spending coins, you know, it's probably draining your coin count after a while too, because you're probably losing coins while opening those packs. And I don't think an item limit really affects the game whatsoever if they just increased it to 2,500 minimum, or if they just got rid of it in general. Then auction limits I just don't like as well, or at least make it more than 20, because 20 auctions is not a lot of auctions if you think about it. So if they were to increase that to at least 50 to 100, I mean, that would be nice. But you look at other video games in which you're able to auction off basically at will whatever you want. So I think that's definitely a thing that needs to get changed as Ultimate Team. It's been my biggest pet peeve in Ultimate Team for a while, because I'll have 1,700 items that I'll be maxed out on, and 1,500 of them I want to sell, and it takes me days to do it because I can only post 20 at a time. So I think that if they do end up changing that, I think that'd be very, very helpful. And I think especially for a guy like me, I definitely appreciate it. So no item limit and no auction limit would definitely be very, very helpful, and I really hope they change that going into this Ultimate Team. The next thing I want to discuss is the AP. Now, in my opinion, I am not a fan of AP at all. I think it is cool that you can have an AP basically on every position you want, but in my opinion, I think you should be able to just load up one card like Madden 20. Madden 20, in my opinion, was probably my favorite Madden game playing from that aspect. I thought that game was incredible. I think you know, you could have a credibly broken halfback with like Marcus Allen, or not Marcus Allen. Yeah, Marcus Allen beginning the game. You know, you had jukebox on him, or evasive, or whatever it was. He was absolutely cracked. You could have had escape artists with Lamar Jackson, who was very good. You could have had Moss 100th Randy Moss. You could have had any abilities on these people, and they would just be insane. I mean, especially if we're talking about running backs like Eric Dickerson, NFL 100 is just insane. I thought it didn't need to get nerfed after a while, but I thought the fact that you could just load up one card with just stupid abilities, I thought was definitely a fun aspect of the game. And it made you pick and choose who you want to load your abilities up on. Do you want to use 2 halfbacks in a set? You know, you can use, nowadays you can use a receiving back, get 1 AP for backfield mismatch, or you could use a goal line back and get 1 AP for bulldozer. You know, you can pick and choose that, but in my opinion, I don't think that should be an option. I think you should choose, hey, you want to use this card, you want to abuse it, then you're going to put all the abilities on this. Or if you want to use your quarterback and abuse it, use all the abilities on this, in which you'd be able to get 3 players. You can put abilities on quarterback, wide receiver, and running back. Or if you're really keen on the run game, just put them on your running back and 2 offensive linemen. I mean, mix and match, I think that's a good option. I think AP is stupid. I think we should go back to the old ability system. Now, I know this could be a very controversial take, but in my opinion, I just think we go back to the old ability system in which we get 3 players on offense and defense that we can choose and load up with abilities as much as we want. That's a W in my opinion, because how often are you using 5 ability slots on one player? You're not using that because it takes up too much AP, but if you do that back in Madden 20 with a quarterback, you had the best quarterback in the game. So in my opinion, no AP, just let us throw it all on one card. I think that would definitely be a very, very good change, and I would welcome that. Now we get into the kind of the spots in which I think we absolutely need these. You know, the AP, I'd like to see change, but obviously it doesn't need changed. I mean, a lot of people do like how it is right now. And the item limit and the auction limit, some people could say, you know what, that's not that big of a deal to me. But in my opinion, once we get in these 3 topics, I think that we absolutely need changes in these areas. First up, I have the MUT draft. I'm going to be completely honest with you. MUT draft, it's unplayable. You literally do not get any rewards from playing. You get 270-plus players right now, currently in July, if you win 5, or I believe it's 5 or 6 games of MUT draft. That is insanely stupid. Why would anybody play MUT draft? It makes literally 0 sense. So in my opinion, if you guys look at a game like MLB The Show, they have a Battle Royale mode in which they have like a Battle Royale program. You progress through the program, you earn certain cards. certain cards that you literally can only get from that program. I think that's a great idea, and I think easily EA can implement that into MUT. And here's how: make it once every 2 weeks. If you go 5-0 in MUT draft, you get a special card. At the beginning of the year, we're gonna have cards like 87, 88s. Make it an 86 overall cornerback, Everson Walls or Champ Bailey, or just some cool card that people will be like, hey, listen, this could be a good second slot corner on me for a couple of weeks here. I should probably play MUT draft and get this card. Or you could even make like a whole program like MLB does, where you have once a month you update it, and you have 2 cards in which if you win maybe 10 and if you get 10-0 flawless, you can pick one of those cards, and then you can do certain missions like throw X amount of touchdown passes, run for X amount of yards, and you can add up and you can almost get one of those packs for free. If you guys play MLB The Show, you know what I'm talking about. So in my opinion, I think if we can update the MUT draft in something like the Battle Royale and MLB The Show, I think that'd be a great idea. We get cards tailored to that. Like I said, 86 over cornerback at the beginning of the year. We can even bump it up to like an 88, make one of the best cards in the game. Make it something so people want to play at game mode. Again, if you win like 5-0, 10-0, whatever, it just gives you an incentive to play it other than making 2,000 coins on it when you spend 2 hours on the game mode right now. So in my opinion, they need to update this. MUT draft, absolutely essential. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking toward MLB The Show a lot for these. I think MLB The Show does a great job with their content, and I think their programs this year they introduced was incredible, and I think Madden should do something like that as well. If you don't know what their programs is, essentially anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks they last, and they cycle out and they bring in cool new cards that are some of the best cards in the game. We don't have anything like that in Madden. We have seasons in which are, by the time we get to the end of the season, every card's outdated on there. 91 George Kittle might have been the only one that lasted a little bit, and it lasted maybe a month and a half. So in my opinion, we need to see a new update into programs. And you can easily do this. The first 2 weeks of the game, just do the MUT Superstars. We don't even need a whole program for them. Just do it like in a featured program in which, you get X amount of XP, you eventually hit, you get a choice of one of 3 89 overall MUT Superstars. And then following program, you can do a collegiate, do campus heroes. We can get, a choice between maybe 5 campus hero cards, guys like Vince Young, Reggie Bush, all these guys that are insane just at the start of college football season. We can get that introduced in the game, and you keep going on. And obviously, we don't have to lose all of our programs we know and love right now. Like Zero Chill, obviously, we can have a Christmas section featured program, but we can also have regular Zero Chill. It's just a thing to update it into the game to make kind of more frequent content than seasons, because I think seasons, honestly, the way they implemented this year was absolutely terrible. I think they killed it. I think no one liked it. How many times you see a guy using George Kittle, Pat Fryer? You're not seeing these cards. Devin Hester, Junior Seau, you're not seeing them. So, in my opinion, if they can change that and update it, I think it'd be very, 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 very helpful. And I really wish they did that. And I think that'd be a cool idea, kind of like how MLB The Show did this year. A lot of people were skeptical of it, and it's a very, very big hit. And now for the final one, I don't think this should be really shocking at all. I've said this for years. I think we need updates to seasons and Weekend League. Weekend League isn't as bad as seasons, but seasons you don't get anything. You don't. You get the experience of playing. In my opinion, although that's fun, if I'm looking at it like, hey, how am I going to make coins or how am I going to upgrade my team? Seasons is not the way to go. You have to work the market until you get a good enough team to go in the Weekend League. Because Weekend League is the only one in which you're somewhat rewarded for your ability to play. But seasons, you don't get anything. You get coins and you get a few packs in which you need to hope to get lucky at pulling something. In my opinion, make a Super Bowl reward. Make it so once you hit a certain division like All Pro or up, you win once in the span of a month. There's a Super Bowl card. Like I remember saying 2 years ago, make a Drew Brees card, like a 90 overall Drew Brees at the beginning of the game. If you win a Super Bowl in the first month of the game, you get that 92 Brees. Next month, 91. Bruce Smith, and the following month, 92 overall Deshaun Jackson. Just some fun cards to use and implement new cards into the game and make a whole new promo out of it. And then Weekend League, I think you top 100 at the end of the month, give them a very, very good card. First month, if you top 100, 92 overall Tyreek Hill, make it the best card in the game. Make it incentivize that people go out and play Weekend League and try to get these cards. and make them auctionable too. I mean, if those cards, the guys don't want them, they can go for millions of coins in the auction house because there's only going to be 100 of them on each console. So in my opinion, I think a weekend league upgrade and season rewards are definitely needed for updates here. And I think they should do it in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. And there you guys have it. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys agree or disagree with anything, let me know down in the comments below. This is just what I want to see changed into the game this year. And I think this will make it the best Madden Ultimate Team of all time. But again, if you guys like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on post notifications. And I'm NTG. Peace out.